Did you know that traditional Christmas markets in Europe date back to the Middle Ages? Quite a tradition. But you don't have to fly to Frankfurt or go back in time to experience the magic and splendor. We've got a Christmas market right here in Seattle, and I am joined now by the man responsible for bringing it all to our area, Malte Klutz. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, I think it's amazing that you decided to bring all of this beauty to us, because I've always longed to go shopping in the Christmas markets like you did growing up in Germany. You would go there. What was it about the experience that made you say, I want to bring this to everyone else?
It basically because I missed it so much. And obviously you cannot fly over every year. And my kids never had a Christmas market experience. So that kind of drove that for me.
I want to see, we have a picture of you as a little one with not Santa Claus. Who is that?
That is Saint Nick. So it's celebrated a little earlier in the year. And yeah, it was for me the start of the love for Christmas markets.
I love, and this is a black and white photo. I understand that he's actually not wearing a red robe, it's a blue robe.
That is correct.
Blue Saint Nick.
Yeah.
Okay. So you brought the Christmas markets to Vancouver in 2010. They are loving them. So what are you seeing in the Seattle area?
So the first couple of days were phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was just so wonderful to see all the people so excited and going through the market, experience the different activities we have, and obviously the vendors, the food and the merchandise. It was just wonderful.
My kids saw this on TV, I think, and they were like, can we go, can we go? We want to ride the merry-go-round.
Exactly.
And it's so beautiful. And there's even live music, right?
Absolutely. We have the center structure is what we call a pyramid. And on the second level, there's a stage. And every day there are performances. And to find out, you need to check on the website.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go, we're going to eat all the food, we're going to do all the things. But we're also going to shop, because you mentioned vendors. And you brought some beautiful vendors with you here. Let's go down the line. Let's start with this amazing Nutcracker.
Yeah, Nutcrackers actually go back to the early 1900s in southern Germany, when craftsmen started to build nutcrackers, because they are actually working as nutcrackers. That's to crack nuts. And then there was this playwright about the Nutcracker and the Mouse King, and that made it really popular around the world.
And then we have the amazing ballet that we always see this time of year.
Exactly.
That's right, that's awesome.
So you can put your nut in there if you want to.
Perfect. I wouldn't. It's too beautiful. I wouldn't want to damage it. And that's from Germany?
That is originally from Germany. Most of our stuff is everything Christmas oriented, like the lights and so on, are from Germany.
Okay, I keep touching. I wanted to touch these little puffy earballs since you walked in. These are beautiful. There's going to be things like of this nature. This is for a child, obviously. This is for adults. All these things you can find. Yeah,
this beanie has, or the story behind it is very cute. Christina, she lived in Latvia, moved to Vancouver. 6 years ago, she came to the Christmas market, had a huge success with this cute beanies and scarves, and this wool is just lamb wool and
one of a kind too. Absolutely. You can say, I bought this for you at the Christmas market.
Absolutely.
I love that. These are amazing. My kid is going to want one of these. Do y'all know what this is? Do you know what this is? It's a narwhal. And this is an actual sea creature in the sea. They use this to break through ice. But my children love this little creature. That is so cute.
It's called the unicorn of the ocean.
I like it. And here's like a crochet cactus.
Yeah. And she decided to, focus on crochet. Just started 5 years ago doing this and doing succulents.
It's so cute.
Extremely successful.
See, that's probably the only plants I can keep alive.
Yeah, no watering.
No watering, no problem. And then these beautiful glass-blown ornaments. We just learned about the deep history of ornaments in Germany. These are amazing.
Yeah, the glass blowing is a tradition over there also. I mean, we have a lot of great glass blowing here in Seattle, but this is traditional, and yeah, so obviously a tree or a hummingbird or
The pickle, the Christmas pickle.
The Christmas pickle, you can get that in glass also.
I had no idea that was over there. If y'all don't know that, well, my family would play the fun game of find the pickle. Exactly. You hide it on the tree to find it. All right, let's move on to some of the other items you have here. There's a simple syrup for making cocktails.
Exactly, yeah. This is a gentleman from Pennsylvania who is farming organically and wanted to bring what we all know about food or farm to table.
Yes.
He wanted to do drinks to bars, and this is where it comes healthy for cocktails and mocktails. That's
amazing. And then you have some fresh honey. I always buy honey wherever I can find it, and it's fresh and it's locally sourced. And then this candle. But before we run out of time, I just want to ask you about these delicious treats. My kids love a pretzel. I think that's what sold them when they saw the commercial, is the pretzel.
Yeah.
But you have other treats.
And then you have what's called in Germany, the German Christmas cake, which originally was done during Lent for fasting, and it just had yeast, water, and flour. And then later on, it was really embellished and now has all the good stuff from the candy, fruits, and the nuts, and obviously lots of eggs and butter and everything in there. That is so good. All these wonderful things you can find at the market. Thank you for bringing it to us. Thank you for showing us what we can all explore there. And thank you for bringing the magic to Seattle. I love to do that. Aw, and of course, the Seattle Christmas Market is open now, right now, through December 24th. And we'll have links to all the hours and information as well as the live entertainment so you can plan your visit. And of course, you can even have a picture taken with Blue St. Nick, I hear. Go check it out. Let me know. This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by the Seattle Christmas Market.